If you pick up a modern 10-centum coin in Switzerland today and hold it next to one minted in 1879, they are identical. They are completely interchangeable at the cash register, earning this specific design a Guinness World Record. Why has a modern, highly developed nation refused to alter a single detail on this specific piece of currency for over 140 years? To understand the design, we have to look back to the late 18th century. At the time, Switzerland was not a unified nation, but a fractured web of independent cantons, cities, and abbeys. This chart shows the scale of that fragmentation. Within one small geography, 75 independent entities were minting roughly 860 distinct local coins. For ordinary citizens, this created a constant economic nightmare. A pocket full of currency lost its purchasing power the moment a merchant crossed into a neighboring town. Because local money was untrusted, it barely circulated. As this pie chart shows, 85% of active currency was actually foreign French and German money. This wasn't a simple inconvenience, it was a structural vulnerability. By fracturing their monetary system, the Swiss compromised the economic survival of their own state. In 1798, the Helvetic Republic attempted to force a solution by introducing a single currency called the franc, modeled on the existing Bern leaf. But the Republic collapsed just 5 years later, and the cantons immediately reverted to minting their own conflicting local coins. 2 decades later, 6 cantons attempted a compromise known as the Concordat. They agreed to standardize the physical sizes and values of their money while maintaining their local minting authority. But they refused to let go of their branding. As you can see in this comparison, the outer borders are identical, but the centers proudly display clashing localized crests. The Concordat proved that economic standardization fails without a corresponding surrender of local identity. Building national trust required shedding that cantonal tribalism. The political breaking point arrived with the 1848 Federal Constitution, which legally stripped all cantons of their right to mint money. That was followed by the 1850 Coinage Act, establishing the Swiss franc as the exclusive, federally mandated monetary unit. To make the new currency credible, the government utilized a transitional strategy. This balance scale illustrates the strict parity lock established between the new Swiss franc and the dominant French franc. Linking the value to the French franc made the changeover predictable. By mirroring a currency the public already trusted, the federal government bypasses the skepticism that had killed every previous reform. Ending the centuries of chaos required the federal government to entirely centralize economic power, completely overriding local cantonal autonomy. The government then faced a final design problem: how to brand a singular national coin for a country with 4 official languages without showing regional favoritism. They made the explicit decision to banish all German, French, Italian, and Romansh words from the federal currency. They utilized universally understood numerals, the abbreviation FR, and neutral Latin terminology like Confederatio Helvetica, while the Roman goddess Libertas provided a culturally neutral icon. The border features 22 equally spaced stars, ensuring all regions held the same symbolic weight. This durable layout required only one update, respacing the ring in 1979 to add a 23rd star for the new canton of Jura. The 10-centime coin remains frozen in time because it resolved a centuries-old puzzle of fragmentation. It remains in circulation as the first design to successfully visualize a single national identity without forcing one canton to submit to another.